Greetings. Welcome to day 3. This is Chase Life, and I'm Chase, and I'm working on my 2025 through hike completion of my 2024 hike that was interrupted by Hurricane Helene. I won't be saying that at every beginning of every video. So yeah, we stayed last night. I think it's High Top Shelter. Yeah, it was great. We had a lot of people there, but none of them stayed in the shelter but me. So shelter was fine. The only thing that was kind of interesting about the shelter was bats, little bats. And I don't know, about 3 a.m. They kept waking me up with their fluttering wings, and they were flying all around the shelter inside. Some of them just a couple feet from my head. So I was kind of freaked out a little bit, and then I kind of went back to sleep. And all night long, the rest of the night, I just kept hearing them bats flying around. Yeah, it was cool. No big deal. Yeah, so I think I had a pretty good night's sleep last night, finally. Didn't have big issues with leg cramping like I did the night before. And kind of getting into a groove. I'm pretty happy that I was able to do the miles yesterday that I did. I have no idea how far I'm going today. All my information was probably dumb now that I think about it. I probably should have just downloaded a PDF of this. But all my information is on a Google Drive, and I have no internet right now. So, and what's worse is I can't charge my phone because it just keeps giving me a message that there's moisture in the charge port and remove the charging cable immediately. And oh, by the way, you should put it on a wireless charger. Thanks. Or use a hairdryer. Thanks. So, you know, I'm limited battery life right now, and I'm waiting to see if I can get some internet somewhere to see how far I'm hiking today. I don't even know where the next water source is. I haven't even looked. The springs, though, at the shelter were awesome. Real cold, clean, clear water coming out of a pipe. And yeah, so had a good dinner last night. So anyways, there was probably 8 people that showed up, all northbounders. Chatted with one R&B and his dog. He had his dog with him. Interesting guy. Turns out he's from Chattanooga. And yeah, a lot of the people showed up after I was already laying down, so I didn't really talk to them much, but they all went out and did their own tents. And yeah, all mostly pretty late starters, mostly doing pretty big miles, with one exception. The one lady, I can't remember her name. I'll type it in when I edit the video. But she's just hiking up to Harper's Ferry. She did a through hike in 2010, and she's just doing this as a fitness exercise right now, going from Georgia to Harper's Ferry, which is pretty cool. But she's got no schedule. She says she can do 5 miles a day. The rest of them are trying to do 20-mile plus days so they can get to Katahdin in time. A couple of them are planning on possibly a flip. Most of them not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're off and running today. Mainly been going downhill, so it's been pretty easy. Oh yeah, it rained on and off all night, so trail's been pretty wet. And kind of, you know, one of the unfortunate things is nothing dried out overnight, so my shoes are still soaking wet, and putting them on, of course, is sad. Wineberries. Okay, what's your trail name?
Context.
Contact and
Context.
Context.
Yes.
All right, cool. And what's been your favorite part of the trail so far?
Most recent one I could think of was probably I did Sunset on Spy Rock.
Oh, awesome.
Where the tadpoles are like in the little pools on top, and it was just me up there, and I packed up a Coca-Cola, and it was really
sounds
sunset.
awesome.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Cool. I'm enjoying a snack at a viewpoint. These are pretty darn good. I'm watching the clouds burn off. I bet if I stuck around for 20 minutes, they would be all gone, but yeah, got to move on. All right, it's actually burning off quicker. So, cool. Okay, what's your trail name?
Want Free.
Want free?
Yeah, want free.
Oh, as if not having wants.
Well, it's also like want free.
Oh, I get it. It's a different way of looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I know. It's got a lot of different meanings. It's pretty great.
And when'd you start?
May 1st.
And you thinking maybe you're going to do a flip?
I'm gonna do a flip. Yeah.
You are going to do a
Yeah.
flip. All right. Great. Hey, what's your trail name?
My trail name is Cream Beans.
Cream?
Cream.
Cream as in cream.
As in like
I'm
milk.
I'm scared to ask why.
It's not that weird. I just didn't have a name I liked, and it was one of the names my sister wanted to name me before I was born. So she was like 4 years old and had like 3 hilarious names.
Okay.
One of them was Cream Beans.
That's
so
cool. All right.
I don't know why my parents didn't use that.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah. Oh, here's the 900-mile marker, which, of course, because the way I'm hiking doesn't mean a lot, but it's cool. Wow, so many of these things that are kind of cool. And they're just covering this. It's actually a broken tree. All right. I was gonna stop at that hut, but it was just a little bit short of a day. I mean, I'd hiked 6 hours. It's like 9 miles or something, going kind of slow, but it just seemed too short. And so there was that. But on the positive of staying there was that, you know, it was an empty hut. It would have been just me. They had a privy. They had a stream of real cold water right next to it, and a bear box, and yeah, it would be real easy. Just stay there. And plus, it might storm tonight, and it would have been nice. But then I talked to another hiker, and he said, you know, if you go another 5 miles, you hit the Wayside cafe or diner, and he said, I think they had them Beyond Burgers. And even if they don't, they have French fries and beer. I'm like, well, it's going to be a big day. Not only was it almost another 5 miles, but it's also another 1,700 and something feet climbing. So all in all, it's going to be a long day, but I'm pushing on. We'll see how it goes. Talk to you later. All right, we hit a kind of a cool viewpoint. Yeah. Just ran out of water, so we hit a stream. So a good place to get some more water. All right, what's your trail name?
My trail name is Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah.
All right.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Awesome. But you can't be too slow when you're trying to make it to Katahdin.
This is right. I do need to get my butt in gear and get up there.
All right, I'm out of breath, but we made it to the cliffs. One of the last few points today. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, this is the end of day video. Yeah, I've been so knackered. It's been crazy. I have no idea what the total miles were or the total elevation. I'll add them in edit. But it's been crazy. I think I mentioned I decided to go ahead and go on to Wayside, which was 4 or 5 miles farther than where I was going to stop. But then to get from Wayside, I decided, hey, you know what would be a good idea would be go to Loft Mountain Campground. And it turns out that was like over 2 miles away and up a hill. So it was, yeah, I don't know. By the time I got there, it was, I definitely don't have trail legs, so it's pretty. It was a bit much. But Wayside was cool because I got a bottle of beer and a Beyond Burger and fries. So that was kind of a nice treat. I didn't, really expect to eat that in the Shenandoahs. So that was awesome. Yeah, so now I'm headed. So anyways, I did get the other thing was I had to, the registration closed at 7 for the campground, and you had to physically show up. And so it was like 6:30 down at Wayside, and so I couldn't just take my time coming up the hill. I had to really hurry to get there, and I got there like at 6:50. And the lady was nice. She gave me the tent site, which is right on the Appalachian Trail. So she said basically you can step out of your tent 10 feet over, you're on the trail. So that was cool. Yeah, it's a nice little campsite. Not that I'm going to use any of it, just sleeping here. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. It's been a good day, other than me being really, really tired. My feet are just killing me. I was worried I had blisters, but because they started hurting, but I don't see anything. So I don't know. We'll check it in the morning. Yeah. So, but it was a good day. I mean, the temperatures, the high was 79, but mostly it was around mid 70s. So that was really nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to cool down right now because I've been so hot. So just laying here trying to recuperate from the day. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I started hiking at 7 o'clock on the dot, and yeah, pretty much got into this campsite, like I said, right at before 7, and then set up and all that, and yeah, it's almost 8. So yeah, I'm done for the day. It's almost 12 hours of hiking. Yeah, whew. See you tomorrow.